going on, Rockstar? Hey, hey, hey! My name is Omar Redamar, the Jersey Boy, and today I want to ask you, are you part of these millions of professionals that are working remotely? Well, I want to share with you 4 ways you can expand your online influence while working from home. So as you tune in, you hopping on, let me know where you're hopping on from. How's the temperature out there? It's kind of changing over here. I think today was the last day of daylight saving. Not sure, but it's getting dark earlier. So, yes, times are changing. Alright, so as you hop on, let me know where you're tuning in from. Let's make this happen. If you are any of the millions of professionals working remotely, perhaps you've heard these timeless principles. Hey, one that you might say, have you ever heard, you reap what you sow, right? Plant your seeds early so you can harvest later, or if you build it, they will come. So big shout out to you that are tuning in. Let's get started right away. Let me know where you're tuning in from. So real quick, I know as today we're facing difficult changes and ways to adapt ourselves into the new norm. We're also facing great changes that are helping people not only adapt to the changes of, remote learning and teaching, but people who are being smart about taking opportunities now. Most professionals out there are actually creating an influence on social media, and guess what? They're building an extra flow of income besides what they're already doing. So hey, you ever heard about kill 2 birds in a shot? So there you go. Louis G. Garcia, what's going on, Rockstar? Hope you're doing great. You and your family staying safe. Great to see you hopping on. So, while the pandemic recession is creating economic challenges for millions of workers out there, work from home is creating opportunities for professionals or people, just normal people like you and me, in this, as well as expanding one's reach. It's helping people reach even more. Now you're actually expanding. You can touch more lives. So now, if you're a teacher, you're not just educating your students. Now you can touch more lives. Now you're becoming an influencer. How about that? You know how much an influencer on YouTube can make money? Ever heard of that one? So, subject matter experts can do so by consistently publishing excellent content that offers readers additional tips, actionable tips, by helping niche audience solve micro problems. So if you have any type of content that can help people solve their problems, whatever it may be, so whether it's parenting, remote learning or teaching, health tips, whatever it is, you're in for a big treat. And I can tell you what, with our group and Chosen, that's exactly what we are focused on right now. Teaching people how, not teaching, I can't teach much. I can just share what I've learned, and it's helping people actually get to their reaches. All right, so let's look at how you can expand your influence online while working from home during this pandemic. All right, number 1, publish insights and expertise. Okay, so whatever your area of expertise is, embrace it and share efficiencies like insider tips, lesser known hacks, anything that would make other people's lives easier or better, and especially anybody who could just trap those eyeballs and just hook them in and bring them in. Because now, besides becoming an educator, besides you're a professional, maybe you're not an educator, but maybe you're somebody who teaches anything, not necessarily a teacher or educator with a title, but your job requires you to work remotely. So now you can actually start creating even better content, and not only that, you can start getting paid big time for doing that. All right, so prioritize frequently writing, recording, publishing, doing Facebook Lives or stuff like that, and sharing outstanding content on a blog, maybe e-commerce site, YouTube channel, and social platforms. It's going to help you expand a lot of your influence. So 2 important things to keep in mind, very important: image matter and great storytelling is key. So you must choose photos, right options, right? Captions that impact people, and learn how to tell stories in a way that can captivate people's attention, but also help them understand this is where I want to be locked in because I'm learning something. So definitely you want people to be hopping on your content because you're giving them value that they need, content, valuable content that they need in these critical times, especially, now with everybody looking for how to do so and so. How can I teach my 3-year-old to stay still in front of a Zoom call? Then you might be able to help out on that, right? So tactically, it is also prudent to choose topics that are not too competitive. And what do I mean by that? That means that other professionals are not currently addressing such topics in the public domain. For example, if you're a tax attorney and they may be lack of the YouTube videos or information out there telling people actually educational resources on how to lesser known IRS rules that can help couples or married couples, whatever, you might be niching it down to that so you understand exactly what kind of audience you have and how to help them. Number 2, help niche audience solve narrow problems. Wait, was that number 2? Yes, it was. Number 2, help niche audience solve narrow problems. So these audience you have to niche them down specifically. What is your target audience? Where do they hang out? Where do they spend most time on? What are they reading? What are they concerned about? See, when you're niching it down, let's say like the example I use with couples, right? You want to help couples. So where are these couples spending time? Are they on YouTube? Are they on Twitter? Are they on, any social platform? Where do they hang out more? Are they professionals? Maybe on LinkedIn. You'll probably find some more people on LinkedIn that are more professional and, a little better profile. And niche it down. What do these people like? What do they like to read? What could be their concerns around the stuff that you want to niche it down to? That's going to help you cause a bigger impact and have an even greater influence in people. All right. Number 3, to not go too far, leverage marketing tools. Now, when I say marketing tools, it's very simple. Don't go crazy. Professionals working from home have limited time to devote to digital and social marketing. That's where marketing tools come in, such as Hootsuite, Meet Edgar, are some of the best ways to actually manage social media marketing and engagement. They're helpful in reducing leverage. Twitter, Tone Fernandez, the man, the legend. What's going on, my brother? So glad to see you hopping on, bro. Thank you for tuning in. You are the man. So social media, let's say Twitter, Facebook, any of other social media platforms, definitely the tools streamline. Like right now, you can actually see people everywhere. Social media marketing efforts, and this reduces the time and stress associated with content planning. Right now, they say that 83% of consumers said they trust the recommendations of friends and family, and 66% of people trust the opinions of fellow consumers published online. Okay, so you might want to ask people how to better do what you're doing and be able to find them in that. So hopefully you did find some value in this, and in order to do this well, you will be beneficial to send out surveys. Send out surveys. If you have an email list, send people some surveys. What are your concerns in regards to pandemic? How has this affected you? Maybe you want to ask them, what would you be looking more right now to better your life or your life of your family? How can anything be, more helpful? And you can grasp onto that to have ideas to create topics for that, but also you may want to have a content strategy on describing the topic that you want. That's number 4. So use the keywords describing you want in the topic. You go to Google and probably get some keywords, and that'll help you out create content for these people that you're niching it down to. But here's the thing. When it comes to content creating, many people get lost. what do I talk about? How do I create good content? How do I create something that's appealing that can actually get people's attention? So I did my homework, and what I did, I simplified it for you. All right? So you might be saying, what do I talk about? How do I know what they like or anything? Well, you know what? I have 5 tips for creating amazing content that'll definitely catch your niche and your audience eyeballs and have them stop by, so you can actually be a scroll stopper and not just a scroll promoter. People are scrolling on their Facebook or their timeline, and they're gonna go, oh wait, here he is, and they're gonna hop on your content. So I did a little due diligence, having there and there, taking tips from there, and I found these five lesser known tips for creating amazing content that's gonna have your audience sticking there. So if you wanna know what they are, feel free to reach out to me. I'll be glad to give them to you for free. It took me at least almost an hour to get these, because this is where people mess up. You see, you find a niche, and if you want to talk about health, you already start talking about healthy stuff, or maybe you start talking about different stuff, products, services. No, give them value. And how to create that, there is a way. There is a way I create content and attract amazing people like you. There is a way. There's a how do they say it? There's a method for the magic. There you go. So if you do want to know what are the 5 lesser known simple tips for creating amazing content, then reach out to me. I'll be glad to share with you exactly what they are, so you can actually have this. Hope you found some value, and if you did, share in the comments. What did you like best? And let me know what got your attention. You know, what actually has helped you boost a little bit more, and how did you be connecting to this? Was this helpful? Do you like this type of content? Is there something that can help you maybe become a better influencer? Maybe become more of a person that can actually help other people on social media. Whatever it is, share in the comments so I know. Definitely, it would feed me. It would definitely give me ideas on how to work about helping other people. We structure a different plan to help people find their way. Okay, so this is what we do, and that's what we teach, and also share in Chosen, our private group. This is what we're sharing with people. If you're open to taking a look at any options regards marketing, strategies, branding, other opportunities, or if you're looking at a way to actually make some money on social media without interfering with what you currently do, then definitely reach out to me. I'll be glad to share with you how we should help people do the same. Okay? So once again, my name is Omar Redemar. This is your Jersey boy, and today is Mindset Monday, babies. So I was sharing with you very briefly the 4 ways you can expand your online influence while working from home. Whether you're a professional, you work remotely, whether you're an educator, whether you're any type of person that's actually working remotely, this is very helpful, because you don't need to go and expand and try to start doing something different. And oh my God, where do I start? You can actually leverage what you're already doing. And that's the little trick of it. Okay, so anyways, I have 5 simple but very lesser known tips to content creating tips that are gonna definitely help you create amazing content. So feel free to reach out to me. Once again, hope you did find some value, and if you did, share in the comments what did you like best. Until next one, I will talk to you soon. Be sure to tune in, because I am going to be bringing these fire topics throughout these days to help people like you achieve more. God bless you. Have an amazing one, and I'll see you over the top. Let's go!